Hello children, good morning all of you. Today for class 10, measures of central tendency. Central tendency, that means value of middle one. Please pay your attention on the board. Mean of ungrouped data, that is mean we have to find out. X1, X2, X3 and Xn etc. are variable, and n is the number of variables. Variables you have to add, and number of variables, by number of variables we have to divide. Then we will get the mean by direct method, that is average, almost average. And mean of group data, there are three methods: direct methods, shortcut methods and step deviation methods. All the method you have to understand clearly, because in question method mentioned. If method is mentioned, then particularly in that method you have to do. This is why the formula you have to notice attentively. F1, that is F is the frequency, that is variable, how many times the variable x1 is occurring, that is frequency. This we have to multiply and adding, and then we have to divide this by addition of frequency. This is the formula, and this is the result of summation of multiplication, and this is the addition of frequency. This is the formula for direct method. And shortcut method, same thing. In shortcut method, a we have to take a plus summation fi di divided by sigma fi, that is summation of fi di, and that is summation of summation, that means addition. A is the assuming, and value of d, that is xi minus a. Next, step deviation method, mean equal to a plus c into sigma fi ui divided by sigma fi. C equal to width of each class, and ui equal to xi minus a by c. This formula you have to remember. On this, just one sum is given from book, that is the following table gives the frequency distribution of the percentage of marks obtained by this. The sum is written here clearly. You have to go through the sum attentively, then you have to start the solution. For this, you have to notice these classes. Here the classes are not continuous class interval. If it is given discontinuous, then you have to convert into continuous class interval, then you have to start. This is why we have to the first lower limit, this is the upper limit. With lower limit we have to subtract by the adjacent factor, that is 0.5. we have to subtract, that is 10.5, and here we have to add. In this way, all the classes we have to make it continuous. Here 21 minus 0.5, that is 20.5, and 30.5. In this way, by making continuous, then we have to find out the class mark. Class marks, that is denoted by xi, that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. By that way, we are getting 15.5. All the classes, you have to find out the class mark in this way. After getting the class marks, then you have to write frequency. Frequency given in the question clearly. After looking the question, you have to write a frequency in this way. Then we have to find out ui. Ui, that is xi minus a. xi minus a. A is the assumed mean. Assumed mean, we may take any one from these classes, but if we take the middle one as a class assumed mean, then it will be easier for calculation. This is why we have taken this one as assumed mean. Then ui equal to xi, xi that is the class marks, minus a, xi that is minus 15.5, and a is that is 45.5. By putting the value we are getting minus 30 and divided by C, that is width of the classes, that is the 10. So divided by 10, we are getting the result minus 3. In this way, here it will be minus 2, here minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. After getting this value, then we have to find out Fi into Ui. That means this into this. By multiplication, we are getting minus 4, 2, 3. All this you have to do. By doing this, we are getting less, that is this into this, that is 459. Then we have to add the frequencies, and then we have to add Fi into Yi. That is summation of this, and this is the summation of this. Then we have to write the formula, that is mean equal to A plus C into sigma Fi Ui divided by Fi. After writing the formula, we have to put the relevant values, that is 45.5, that is the assuming, and C, that is the width, that is the class width, and then we have to write this value and this value. After writing this, we have to simplify. By simplifying, we are getting 46.778. Hence, the mean percentage of the marks, that is 46.778. Sum is completed. If you feel difficulties, then you must go through the solution again. If you understand one sum clearly, then any sum in this chapter easily you can do yourself. Table little bit will be the different. In case of shortcut method, here will be di equal to xi minus a, and in case of direct, here will be multiplication. Table little bit will be the different, but if you understand this, then any sum you can do yourself. Okay, thank you everybody.